I am Melissa De Vries Joseph, also known as MELROCK. Some people call me Lizzo, but I call myself Melishke De Vrieske. I love dancing. Yeah, dancing. MELROCK is my stage name, and some people know me as Lizzo, like I said. So dancing is definitely something that I love to do. I also love a bit of acting and presenting. So I love the entertainment industry. Dance saved my life, but I think God saved my life. God saved me from me. But dancing was just His way, like a gift that He gave me to express myself, I think. When I was 18, things at home got really bad for me, and I had to move out, unfortunately, and do my own thing, and very lot of bad things happen. I'm sure everyone goes through bad things, but I think that basically it molded me. I think I always say it's the best thing that ever happened to me in my life. It's the worst time of my life, but it was the best thing. If I have a bad day, I can just dance and let it out. If I have a good day, I can be happy and dance. So I always wanted to dance, but in the area I come from in Blackheath, there wasn't much dancing happening. And the baby, the last born, very late bloomer in dancing, late bloomer in life. I've got a brother and a sister, and I basically always thought that I was going to be the student studying, and I always wanted to do acting. Actually, my father was like, "No, you won't make money, so you need to do business." Popping is a funk style. It's basically the contraction and the relaxation of your muscle. But you also need to stay in the groove of the music and still hit your muscle. Whether you're on top or at the bottom, you get boogaloo in it, which is more like the dancing feel of it. You get toy man that's under the umbrella of popping. You get puppetry, like you are like a puppet basically. But the important part of it is to stay on beat and to contract and relax your muscle the whole time. So you're hitting the whole time, obviously, but you're still dancing with it. To be honest, I thought robot dance was popping because I did the neck thing. I know in Step Up 3 they did the neck thing, and I thought, because I remember in the River crew, the meeting team said, "Oh my word, Lizzo, you can pop," and I was like, "Oh my word, I can pop." I didn't even know, but I did the neck thing, and people used to go crazy, and I thought that was popping, and then I found out, but that's not really popping. Robot is also, I think, under the umbrella. You can do robot style, but popping is more the contraction and the relaxation of your muscle and doing it continuously to the beat of the music. Yeah, I think it wasn't an excuse. Like for me, I always felt that I had to catch up because I work 7 hours in at night. I need to train like 2 hours, and I'm still competing against the other person that's been dancing, say, for 7 years. So I can't say I haven't been dancing that long, so I can't do well. It doesn't mean that. It means that I need to work harder. I need to push my level harder. So sometimes people think, man, she's not been dancing that long, so it's going to be easy. But you should never underestimate anyone. And that's what I've learned through the process, that anyone can do whatever you put your mind to it. I was lucky enough to be surrounded by the right people. But it shouldn't be an excuse. Like, even though if you work and you dance, if it's really a passion, you won't care, man. And like J-Rock also said, I know he had a status up sometime, where he said you can train for 7 hours or you can train for 2 hours. In that 2 hours, you can achieve more than what you do for 7 hours, and that really motivated me because I always felt so behind. So I would just give my best in, say, the 2 hours that I'm training, and that really helped me grow at the end of the day. At first, obviously, when I started dancing, it was about learning the technique. Once I've learned that and still learning, then I could start creating and playing around with it. But I couldn't just go and play around and not understand what I'm doing. I think my way of thinking is more understanding what I'm doing first before I can go and play around. Because if I'm in a battle or if I'm doing international comps, then I need to do it according to the criteria. So I definitely think I'm creative. I'm still working on that. I think what inspires me is that, or what motivates me is the fact that at 17 I lost everything in my life, basically my family, everything. I was pushed away in a very bad way, and if you know what it's like to have nothing, you will work so hard to just, it's almost like in the beginning I felt that I had to prove everyone wrong, like to show them I will make it, because I went through this phase where people would say you won't make it, you're not gonna make it, you're not gonna, and sometimes you believe that abuse and emotional things that's been said to you. So it's almost like in the beginning I felt I had to prove them wrong, but at the end of the day it's no use, you know what I mean? So the circumstances that I was in forced me to work harder and to push, and if I want to be this unique queen individual, I need to push myself harder than the next person. A lot of stuff happened to me every single day in a period of, say 5 to 6 years, and it was really bad, like abuse, and you don't have time to deal with it. So the day when God blessed us with a flat and I could move out, that's the day when I was alone. I was like, oh my word. For years it took me a while to get over it. I didn't go for counseling and stuff like that, so dancing really helped me with that, obviously, to just let out. But the circumstances, it does haunt you. If you don't deal with your past, it will definitely come and catch up. It's no use you run away from it, because you have to face it. So every day, like, I think I try dealing with things that happened in my past. So I don't want to repeat my past. I don't want to be the people that hurt me. I don't want to be that. So I think it's important that I dealt with it and try and be better than that, and not blame my past for anything. I mustn't blame it or use it as an excuse. It must make me a better person at the end of the day. God never leaves you alone, and I doubted that for long. I was like, why am I going through all this stuff, and man, this is not fair. But at the end of the day, that he never left me alone, and he always sent an outcome for me. So, but I also had to work hard. I also had to show my part and do my part. If you work hard and not give up, even if you feel like giving up, I know Sissy always used to tell me, your blessing is in this junk, and I never understood it, but like a flower, when a rose comes out, there is compost, which is dirt, there's thorns, but the flower is beautiful at the end of the day. And my mom was always my role model. That changed. I definitely think that my father is definitely my role model, because he never spoke a lot. He loved by what he did. He loved by actions. He showed me that actions speak louder than words. He is a humble human being, and he works so hard. And I always judged him and thought, why is he like this? Why is he doing things like this? Why can't you be like a cool dad? And I never understood it. And now only when I'm out and I'm an adult, I understand it. because I obviously wanted to give up so many times and not be on this earth anymore. But God always sent someone to just show me the light, just to push through a little bit longer, and then you see at the end of the day, here's the blessing. It was worth it. Push through and don't take any shortcuts. That beautiful flower can be you. That beautiful flower can be you.
Thank you.